President of Raise Your Voice St. Lucia, Catherine Seelys, has never been one to shy away from controversy. The guest on Monday's Radio 100's What Makes You Mad, Seelys accused some of the government agencies of bending backwards to facilitate fathers, some of whom she says use children as a convenient excuse in an effort to retain some control over their parting partners.
Some men will tell you, my child, you're not taking my child. Now, we have had a number of cases where the only time a man is interested in this child is when the woman is ready to leave, because the child is the bait they use. And we find at every given time when a man decides all of a sudden I'm interested in that child because the woman is ready to leave or leaving, the Department of Human Services fall into the trap. They take the child, they terrorize the mother. You must bring the child and at the man home, he must have access to his child. The laws of St. Lucia does not give single fathers any rights. Single fathers' rights are entrenched in the rights of mothers. So I have a child with you, we have a good relationship, I know you're respectful, you're responsible, I send my child to you.
Is that fair?
It is the law. And if you want rights for a child, married couples are 50% responsible for children. Until the law is changed, both the Department of Human Services and the Family Court breaking the same laws they are to uphold.
Seelys calls on mothers to be wary of placing their children in potentially abusive situations as they facilitate their children spending time with their fathers. She says the society must work much harder to reduce the levels of child abuse in St. Lucia.
And it is time the Ministry of Education look at how do we empower children with information, because we need to be able to minimize sexual abuse of children. Too many children are victims, and then they grow up with this trauma, and you put them in positions of authority. You put them back in the same agencies that deal with sexual abuse of other children. You put them back in the same agencies that deal with vulnerable populations, and they trigger daily, and they don't know how to manage their emotions. They don't know how to manage their trauma, and sometimes this is the reason why we see the quality of service is so bad in those agencies.
Raise Your Voice St. Lucia is at the forefront of efforts to sharpen St. Lucians' awareness of their rights in relations to their partners and their children, and to help them identify abusive patterns and behaviors, and to know what steps to take to protect themselves and to end such relationships. Stanley Lucian for the HSU's Voice.